Hi, it's Dr. Hurt again. I'm talking to you today about why is it that people believe that they repeat the same relationships over and over again. Well, my question then becomes, what is it that you've done differently? Not as an accusation, but as a clarifying question. Because we've heard it all before. The definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, if you really pay attention, that's probably what you've been doing in your relationships. Unfortunately, a lot of us, even though we do have pauses between relationships, we don't always take time to do the work that needs to be done in order to prepare for a new relationship or in order to get over the past relationship. So essentially, we're just hopping from one relationship to the next relationship. And sometimes the baggage that we bring with us is what makes us repeat the same relationship over and over again. Because what we give out and what we attract may be the exact same thing from the old relationship, and it may be the one thing that causes the new relationship to go back into that exact same way of functioning. So, I have 5 questions that you should ask between relationships. When the old relationship has ended, have you mourned the loss of that relationship? We all lose something in a relationship more than just a partner. We lose love, dreams, an image that we created in our mind about the future and goals. All of that is something that we did cherish at one point in time, and anything that we lose, we must mourn. So take the time to mourn that relationship. Secondly, have you taken the time to heal from that relationship? With the end of any loving relationship, there's loss and there's also hurt. The pain itself is a testament of all you've invested and all the love that you've had for another person, regardless of how it ended. And with all healing, there's time. The deeper the wound, the more time it's going to take to heal. Third, the healing begins with forgiving yourself. So, in order for you to heal properly, you need to forgive the person for being flawed, as well as forgiving yourself for being flawed, because both of you, somewhere along the lines, were unable to sustain this relationship. It might have been for the best. However, you do have to forgive yourself for your part in it. Number 3, in order to get into a new relationship, you must reflect on the past. Reflect on any past experiences, past loves, past relationships, and what roles did you play in those relationships? What responsibilities do you have for maintaining and sustaining the relationships, as well as for the demise? So you must look at both good and bad, not just reflect on another person's bad and all of your good. You also need to say, okay, I am accountable in some way in order to move on to number 4. Number 4 is, how have you grown? So I want you to look at the different lessons that you were taught about yourself and about another person, about how you are in a relationship, and figure out how I can use this for my development. Because we all need personal growth in order to be progressive. And in order to have a better relationship, as you're saying that you want, you have to prepare for it. So, you must grow by learning those lessons and using them to make yourself mature enough for a healthy relationship in the future. Finally, my advice to you, to anyone, regardless of your relationship status, is to love yourself. It sounds simple enough, but a lot of us doubt our worth. We doubt our ability to, hold on to the love of another. We doubt, because we know our own experiences, whether or not, we should even be worthy of the love that we demand. However, in loving yourself, you make no one else responsible for your happiness. You make sure that you give to you what you want another person to give you, or what you expect yourself to give to another person. And in loving yourself, you take all of the responsibility away from someone else, which also reduces the chances that you'll be in another toxic or codependent relationship. So finally, what I would like to say to you is, how can you expect a different relationship or a different partner when you're no different yourself? In order to demand better, you must be better. Thank you, and for more advice, you can log on to our Facebook page at The Hurt Doctor or at Instagram at The Hurt Doctor. Thank you, and take care of yourself.